So pretty much the camera stopped rolling. Continuing, so pretty much pretty solid car. I mean, I got it for free. I fixed it with Ford Bronco, got it running. Still feel like I got ripped off. Oh shit. But yeah, so V8 car, original V8 car. So what I'm gonna do is, the motor is done, so we're gonna pull the motor out and we are going to drop in a 5.2 Magnum 318 that I have right here in the yard. I actually got that motor in a trade, so I'm gonna drop that in there, get it running, do the brakes. Obviously the brakes are done, they're completely done. Do the brakes. Fuel tank is already out, but I'll probably just run it off of a gas can so I get it running, driving. And then I'll do the whole fuel system, but I'll just run it through a gas can, through that little hole or something like that. And I got a air gap for that Magnum motor I also bought. So once I get it running and it's all running and good to go, I'll probably swap the cam and port the heads once the car is movable and I got it registered and all that. I'll probably swap the heads and the cam for something a little bit more wild. It is a 4-speed car, so that helps. Port the heads in my backyard. Oh, here's the other side of the car. It's got a little dent right there. It's got some like mold, grass shit growing on. Oh, that's fake grass. But it had some, like, you know, well, we kind of cleaned it off. Not really. Original tire, brand new tires from the 80s. Little dent back there. Whatever. Had worse. Still got the trim on top. All that. Well, we should open this. Let's open this side. Yeah. I've never opened this door. So, we got more stuff. We got Chevy stuff. Looks like a Chevy alternator. Thinking this guy was a Chevy guy. Look at that. Look at that. This is better than mine. My daily driver. Still got the heater core box, heat box, whatever. This little light. Scared I'm gonna get. Oh, here's the screws too. Wow, these are the bolts to the fan. Very, very rusty. Ow, cut myself. There is. I don't want to get bit. Also, a knife. Awesome, but yeah, you got the 4-speed with the reverse lockout. 66, I think, had that. You got this weird, I don't know what that is, some kind of button. What else is in here? Cool. Some dates. I can't really read it. Some screws. Let's move this. I don't even know. Oh shit, if anyone knows if these are the original seats out this car, cause I don't remember. These are like later seats. The tall rest, high rest, whatever for your head thing. Might be later. There's some more stuff back here. Probably look for some. Oh, here you go. Well, here's the strap for the gas tank. Got that. So this car has a crazy story with me, which probably sounds unbelievable, but it is 100% true. So I seen this car when I was 15, 16 years old, and it was parked inside of a storage unit in Rosemead, California. And long story short, we had a band. We would jam out with friends, and we would take our little breaks, smoke breaks, whatever you call them, in the parking lot, and this car was there. And you know, that's when I first seen it. And maybe about 10 years ago, the owner of this car found me at the gas station. I was driving my Barracuda, asked me if I was interested in buying a Dodge Dart. I right away told him no, because I'm the type of person that will lose sleep on not owning a Dodge Dart or something mopar related. So I told him no, I don't have the room, and I don't. I mean, I still to this day, I mean, I don't have room, you know. Everything's packed out here. But I said no, and then he said, well, it's kind of rare. It is a stick shift, and it's a V8. I was like, oh, okay. Show me some pictures, and I seen the Commando valve covers. I was like, holy shit, you know what? This is like the real deal. Anyways, he wanted like $3,000 for it, and he made it clear that he had been paying parking tickets since. No. He told me that he worked at a tow yard, and in the tow yard they would get cars in, Mustangs, Camaros, whatever, in the 80s, and he would just pick out the cool ones and buy them or whatever he would do. I think he said he got this car for $100, you know. So yeah, they towed this in 1988 in Temple City. Someone left it on the street or whatever happened, ended up in the tow yard. He got it, and he was gonna get it running, and I guess he just never did because he had too many projects. And it looks like they had started at one point because the shifter's all loose, and obviously they took the fan off. It's still there to this day, and it looks like he never finished it. And that's where he found me 10 years ago, and he got his number down, but I ended up calling him a couple years later. He never answered, whatever, so I just forgot about it. Still would think about this car because I thought it was pretty cool, you know. Where I grew up, it's been here, has a history. And I guess, like, I always was thinking, like, what happened to this car, you know, what happened to this car? And then sadly enough, I find out that he passed away, and another distant relative got the car, and I went to go check it out one day a couple months ago. It was on Facebook Marketplace, and right away I already knew, shit, this is the fucking car, you know, obviously from the paint and these weird shits. I remember these, you know. And I went over there, and the guy had a Ford Bronco that he needed work done, and then he seen that, you know, I rolled up in my Barracuda, and, you know, told him I drag race and do all that shit. Oops, sorry, stuff. And he was like, dude, if you could get my Bronco running, you can have this car. And that's what happened. There's some keys right here. I see these. Looks like groundskeeper Willie's keys. I don't know. Might be keys to our high school. Anyways, some more shit. See, I don't know, this is nothing. So pretty much, looks like this person, other dude, chick, whatever, was driving up until it broke. Cause you see the, oh, you can't even see that. I'll go in there real quick. Oh shit! Damn fucking door. Another problem. The door. You see the. How can you see that? Oh man, you can't see that. Anyways, it's a 1987 LACCD, whatever, Los Angeles Community College District. I don't know. Fall semester of '89. So that means that this car was driven up until that point. So crazy little history on this car, and maybe, I don't know, I don't even know if these videos are gonna come out cool. or whatever. I'm not really that good at like this shit, but you know, just wanted to make a video so you guys can see it, and you know, it's cool. It's a cool little story. I've done so many cars, and they all have, you know, they all have their own history and where they came from, and I never documented any of it. So I said, hey, why don't I just do it now? Probably some old geezers out there, hopefully some young kids that are into this, and you know, it's cool. That's pretty much it. I'll start cleaning, probably make another video cleaning it out, and the motor. The motor is actually over here. Where's my other car? Oh, you just. Oh shit. This was also in the trunk. The original 2-barrel intake, some cylinder heads, and very rusty 10-inch drums. But I will not be using any of this because the Magnum engine has way better heads. It's like a, you know, here it is. Still has a few injection stuff, stirrup picking style, all that stuff's gonna come off. So this motor would stock, you know, would be in the 280, 275 horsepower range with a shitload of torque. Oh, I'll cover that better. Fuck, I gotta stop cursing. With a bunch of torque. And once I know that motor is good, I mean, I just got it. They said it was good, but I've bought a lot of used motors, and I've never heard them run. I mean, probably over, I would say, like 15 to 20 used motors where I never heard run, and out of all those motors, one of them gave me problems. So, you know, Mopar guys, they're pretty straightforward. Chevy guys, I don't know, man. They like to meet you up in dark alleys at late night. Sketchy. But you know, once all that's done, hopefully everything goes good, and I'll pull the heads once that Magnum's in here. Swap the springs, send the cam to get regrinded, port the heads, and hopefully I'll be in the 320, 350 horsepower range, which is pretty awesome for a car like this. I mean, this thing is gonna rip. I had one of these